Well, hey guys, it's Rodney with Southern Adventures. And a lot of people have been asking about me over the past few weeks or so, and I kind of want to give out a little PSA about your health, because as you can see, I'm in the hospital. Been here for about 3 weeks or so. To make a long story short, a lot of you that watch my YouTube channel have probably noticed I haven't put up a video in a while, almost a year. And I've had places I want to go. I've mapped out a whole area up in Franklin. I mean, there's like probably 14 different waterfalls up there I want to go do. Unfortunately, every time I woke up on my day off, I decided that it was going to be a lazy day and I didn't want to do it, or I slept till 11 o'clock, which really screws my day up, especially just because I sleep too late. Now, I really didn't think anything about that or any of that really up until about 4 or 5 weeks ago. And it's outside doing a little yard work. I decided to cut a couple trees down in the backyard that had been, either dead or leaning too far, and just get some of that cleaned up before summer rolls around. And so I cut that second tree down and started cutting some of the limbs off of it, and this thing's just really dead, so it wasn't really hard work or anything. During the time that I was actually cutting the tree, I just really started not feeling very well at all, like just drained. So I went in the house where the family was, and I was talking to everybody, and I told them I just really felt drained, not sick, but just drained. So I had to work the next day. I got up and I went into work, and there was a couple people that had called out for that day because they had the flu. So like, okay, well, maybe that's why I'm feeling the way I do. Maybe I got the flu and I'm just, really, really tired and don't feel well because of that. So a couple days go by, they're back at work. Halfway through the week, a couple more had the flu and they're back within a couple days. Mind that I've worked the entire time, went home a little early, but had just felt like crap, just never recovered. The next week rolls around and I still feel like crap, just not recovering at all. I was continuing to go home early. When I would go home, I'd go straight to bed, take a shower, I'd go straight to bed. And I'd wake up the next morning, go into work as long as I could, and do the exact same thing. I'd just go home and go straight to bed. Everybody was telling me I needed to go to the hospital and figure out what was going on. And, being of the male sort, I don't like hospitals. I don't like going to hospitals. If I ain't dying, then I ain't going to hospital. Well, I'll tell you what, a few days later, I felt like I was dying. Like I needed to go to the hospital. So I just went to a walk-in clinic and just had everything tested. I had some blood work done. They told me they'd call me the next day and let me know how that blood work comes in. Well, I get a call real early in the morning the next day saying that I need to go to the emergency room. I need to go have my blood looked at closer because something was wrong. So I wasn't feeling well that morning at all. That was probably the worst morning worst I was feeling was that morning. So I called my wife to come get me and, take me to the emergency room. And so she did. We got to the emergency room and they pulled my blood, did a bunch of testing. About 3 hours later, I had a doctor that was FaceTiming, and we found out that I've got leukemia, an acute leukemia. So I was transferred to Atlanta, and that's where I've been since. So again, it's kind of a PSA about your health. I have a lot of friends that watch this channel. There's a lot of people that I don't know that watch this channel. And judging by my channel metrics, everybody that watches my channel are about the same age as me. So I just want to get this out there and make sure that everybody just really watches your health. And if you haven't been to a checkup lately, if you haven't had your blood drawn lately, those type of things, um, and I'm 46 years old, so I'm young, and I feel like I got many years to live still. But just make sure you get your health checked. That's all I can tell you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but as you can see, I went without doing what I'm telling you to do, and here we are. So as far as the leukemia is concerned, um, I've been through chemotherapy. I still have my hair. I don't know how. Even the doctors have said stuff about that, like, why you still have a full head of hair? I don't know, guys. But I'm still got a full set of hair. Had to shave the beard. But I'll be here for a while longer. I could be here for another month or so. So if you stuck with me this long, I just kind of wanted to lastly talk about the channel. Of course, I am not my immune system is just so messed up right now. I can't be around people at all. If I get any kind of cough, cold, anything, it could kill me. So I've got to be extremely careful over the next probably year, to be honest with you. And again, so where does that leave the channel? And going forward, because I'm not going to be working, because I work retail, and there's just no way I can do that going forward. So I'm kind of thinking I might do some, just some product reviews, that type of thing, about survival equipment, maybe a cool knife that's came out, or some cool equipment, that kind of thing. I'm not going to be able to afford much to review, but I'll do what I can. So, and I want y'all's suggestions too. So in the comments below, just let me know if there's anything that you guys would like to see that I'm physically able to do, and we'll go from there, and I'll go off y'all's suggestions. So really, guys, that's all I had. This was a shock to me as much as it may be a shock to a lot of my friends and people that I'm talking to right now. But it is what it is. I'm working towards recovery. It's a long road. This is something I'll never get rid of. But there is a strong possibility at this point that I'm going into remission from all the chemotherapy. And I've taken one set of chemotherapy, and I've got like 3 more to go. So this is a battle, and I'm working to come out on top. So anywho, I'm going to end it here, guys. And, again, leave comments below. I'm putting this up on YouTube, but I'm also going to put the link up on my Facebook, so everybody's able to see the link. And I guess if you have any questions for me, just, leave in the comments. I'm just chilling here in the hospital, so I'll definitely be answering. All right, guys. Well, until next time, get out there and create your own adventure.